Alright, we're here with Red vs. Blue episode summaries. This is episode 4, Head Noob in Charge. Still in the same area by the tank, Church decides to inform Tucker and Caboose that he actually has a girlfriend back home, clarifying not a wife when Tucker asks. He nonchalantly but also slightly bitterly elaborates that they were going to get married, but then he got shipped out. Tucker asks if they're going to marry when he gets back, to which Caboose interjects that he's not going to get married, since his dad always said, "Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?" Church takes offense to this, asking Caboose if he just called his girlfriend a cow. Tucker says he thinks he called her worse, a slut. Church, not wanting to listen to Caboose insult his girlfriend all day long, decides to punish him, explaining he has a more important job for him and calling him a noob. Caboose only responds with a sarcastic "great," as Church goes on to explain this job with Tucker's help. Church starts by explaining that the blue team has a general guy who comes by, which Tucker hesitantly confirms. Church further explains that the guy's purpose is to regularly inspect the bases, and asks Caboose to stand at attention inside the base at the blue flag, patiently waiting for him. Caboose asks when he'll arrive, to which Tucker responds that it could be that day or even a week from now. They never know. Caboose, in disbelief of the request, clarifies if they want him to stand alone for a whole week. Church simply asks why Caboose doesn't sound grateful he's been assigned the most important job at the whole base, flag watch duty. Caboose asks what's so important about the flag, which Church scoffs at, asking if rookies were taught anything in training. Caboose assures he was told nothing about a flag, just wanting to learn its importance. Church has difficulty explaining, stating how it's just the flag, trying to get Tucker to explain. Tucker just says it's complicated, unable to come up with any reason either other than it being blue like them. Church, panicking, angrily shuts down the conversation, telling Caboose to trust them that it's just important, and it's the first thing the general is going to want to inspect, so Caboose should just go to the base and wait for him, far away from him and Tucker. Caboose decides to do as he's told and heads for the base, but stops midway. He asks one more question, being how he'll know when he sees the general. Tucker, calling Caboose a rookie, dismissively explains that the general would be the only one who would look different from the three of them. Church angrily yells at Caboose to get in the base once more, and he finally obliges. Church sighs, telling Tucker Caboose is dumber than he is, to which Tucker replies, "You mean he's dumber than you are." Church responds, sarcastically stating how great of a comeback that was. This bickering is quickly interrupted by Caboose, who steps outside the base once again, calling Mr. Church sir. This leads Church to yell louder than ever, asking what's wrong, while swearing under his breath to Tucker that he's going to kill Caboose. Caboose, feeling bad, simply apologizes for calling Church's girl a slut. Bringing that up again just causes Church to get even angrier, demanding the rookie to shut up, get inside, and stop driving him crazy. This level of anger makes Tucker laugh, which Church turns around and calls him out on. Just then, Donut shows up and tries to get Church and Tucker's attention with, "Excuse me, sirs, can I ask you a question?" Church, being turned the other way and hearing "sir," mistakes Donut for Caboose, so he naively threatens Caboose to get inside yet again before he turns around, or else he shouldn't be held responsible for what he would do to him. Donut, confused, asks what he did wrong, but Church's only response is to start counting to 3. Donut, now mad, says, "Give me a break," before reluctantly yelling, "Fine," and heading inside the blue base, where he encounters Caboose standing by the flag. Caboose mistakes Donut for the general, impressed with how fast he seemingly got to the base. Donut simply asks why everyone's so frickin' rude, with Caboose politely responding that he's not sure, asking what he can do for him. Donut happily compliments Caboose for actually being nice, and Caboose just says, "Yes, sir," directing Donut's attention to the flag. Donut disappointedly asks if that's all they have, asking for elbow grease or headlight fluid, still mistaking Blue Base for the store, with Caboose confirming that they have nothing else aside from the flag. Donut, frustrated, decides to take the flag, not wanting to return to the red base empty-handed. Caboose happily gives it to him as Donut walks away, hoping that he won't get shit for just bringing back a flag, not seeing its actual value. Meanwhile, Church suggests taking the tank for a drive, instructing Tucker to hop in. Tucker, shocked at the request, explains he doesn't know how to drive it, adding that he can't even use the sniper rifle. Shocked that Tucker isn't armor certified, and clarifying he can't drive the tank either, Church angrily screams once more, questioning who the fuck is running an army this disorganized. As if things couldn't get worse, Caboose then walks out of the base, unintentionally falsely informing Church and Tucker that the general had picked up the flag. Church, still focused on why Command would give them a tank no one knew how to drive, just responds, "Yeah, okay, whatever, moron." A few seconds later, though, he realizes the impossibility of what Caboose just said, as Church and Tucker had entirely made up the General's existence, just wanting to get rid of Caboose.